Wow, 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 wow. If you are joining HSN for the very first time, you're actually looking at our number one beauty brand. They are also clean beauty. They do good things for you and your skin and your family and everybody in your life. That's how we say we build that neighborhood neighbor by neighbor. But when it comes to cleansing, and certainly this is a time in history where, yeah, we are washing our hands more than we've ever done. I mean, I've always been a very vigilant hand washer, but boy, this current situation has just kicked it into high gear. And I have to say, when you're washing your hands, and we all need to be, if you want it to be what I love, convenient, I love, love, love the pumps. But what's interesting about this, we almost never have the trio on hsn.com available in the fragrance selection that we do today. And I say that because whether I'm working with the boys or I'm doing a visit with them or when they're not here in a visit, I stock these because again, I wash my hands a lot, whether you're in the kitchen. I love to do my kitchen shows, whether you're just being vigilant, whether you're keeping one at the office, whether you're keeping one upstairs, one downstairs. If you're sending this across the miles, boy, oh boy, you need to put your toe in the water here. And then at the end of the day, the smell is delectable, but it's the goat milk difference and the skin-loving benefits that you reap that really will keep you here. $13.32, that's your flex pay. It is free shipping. I'm just gonna defer to my crew real quickly. Do we have an if purchased separately? Otherwise, I'm gonna check in with the boys to see how much they sell each one for. So, of course, Dr. Brent, Josh, they are joining us from the Mercantile from Sharon Springs. So if I went to the Mercantile, do you sell these as a trio? Do you sell them individually?
We only sell them in the caddy set, and so if you break it apart, it would be $20 a bottle. So you're looking at a $60 value here if we were selling them individually in our Mercantile. And again, these are washes that you can use on your hands or your body. They're all packed with the goat milk, and they're also completely clean. There are no parabens. There are no sulfates, there are no phthalates, there are no petrochemical byproducts, no mineral oils.
And all of our beauty products, everything made in America. And the number one question we're getting right now with our hand wash is, of course, does it kill the virus? Yes, all soap and water kills viruses. Doesn't matter what you're using. Even the cheap grocery store brands do. But what happens when you're using the cheap grocery store brands? Well, first of all, if they're on the shelf, if you can get them, but they're also, those are stripping your hands and making your hands red and irritated. And I know you're feeling it right now because we're all washing so often. Ours has the additional goat milk and the other botanical ingredients that help nourish and hydrate your hands. So you can clean and wash as often as you should be washed and be as safe as you can be safe, but at the same time, not strip your hands. That's the difference.
That's right, because unfortunately what I'm seeing as a physician is that now what has happened is that people who are just using their drugstore or their grocery store hand washes and it was making their hands so raw, they've actually started relaxing. They become,
and not washing,
they're not washing as often as they should be because they were doing so much damage to their skin. And when you switch over to the goat milk, you're not going to get those raw hands, and you're going to actually kind of encourage yourself to wash your hands the appropriate amount of times.
So as we said, you're getting 3 bottles. They will refill your caddy, or you can use them on their own, and you get your choice of several scents. So you can start with the pure, which is completely unscented, or the other scents we have, you can choose 3 of the oak moss, amber, and vetiver.
3 of the voluptuous fig.
Or 3 of the Arcadia. Now that's a woodland floral.
Then 3 of the ylang ylang tuberose, the sexy. Or 3 of the sweetgrass, rosemary, and mint essential oil.
Or 3 of the honey grapefruit, which is that morning pick-me-up. That's my favorite. 3 of the honey orange blossom, morning pick-me-up. And then the 3 of the vanilla, which is real Madagascar vanilla, not that fake sugar cookie scent. And
Oh, guys, just a quick update. The honey grapefruit is complete. Oh, honey orange. Sorry, the honey orange is completely gone. Okay. So the honey orange is completely gone.
We know people are really, stocking up on hand wash right now. It's saving you a trip to the store. It's coming straight to your door. It's no contact. It's just really amazing. It's not stripping your skin. And I have this little stealth thing I want people in America to do. If you pick up this trio, I want you to bring 1 to your place of work and 1 to your church or your school and put it in the bathrooms, because this is how my mind operates. You want people to want to wash their hands right now.
Especially as you're going back out into areas with lots of people, you're not confined into your home where you're protected.
So if you're going to church and people are like, oh my gosh, did you see what that new wash in the bathroom, that honey oat, or the honey grapefruit, or the oak moss?
Everybody's going to go to
Everyone's going to go
the
wash their hands, and guess
hands.
what? That's great for all of us.
That's right.
It's kind of like being good and being selfish at the same time.
And you're getting more neighbors into the neighborhood.
And all of it packed with the goat milk, because that's the difference. When you hear us, like, why are these two guys so crazy about goat milk? I always wonder, like, when people are watching for the first time, they're like, why do they go on about goat milk? Well, we're goat farmers. Our farm is literally 4.8 miles down the road from where we're standing. And we bought our farm in 2006. There's our farm right there, and we built our company around our dining room table with our neighbors. Neighboring farmer we took in with his goats. Still based right here in Sharon Springs, all of our products made in America. And because of you guys, our HSN neighbors, even though our store is closed in Sharon Springs, we haven't had to lay off a single team member or furlough anyone because of you guys, our HSN neighbors. So we do thank you, and we really appreciate your support.
We really do. And we try to make clean beauty. We're the first beauty brand here at HSN to achieve the Clean Beauty seal. And we pay attention to every single ingredient. Of course, we pay attention to the goat milk because we're goat farmers, but we pay attention to every single ingredient. And that's why we're so committed to making every single Beekman product, whether it's the hair care, the skin care, the bath and body care, the hand care, everything right here in the United States, because we want to understand where every single ingredient comes from.
We want to trust the ingredients.
That's right, because you're putting this on your skin, and the whole foundation of Beekman 1802 is how we can eliminate the unnecessary chemicals from your skincare. Because what happens is every time you put those chemicals on your skin, and there are a lot of chemicals in skincare and hair care. Every time you put those on your skin, you get kind of micro damage to your skin. And people are noticing that more now because they have been putting so many chemicals on their skin with all the hand washes and the hand sanitizers. You're seeing.
So let's go back to washing our hands in that pure, clean way.
Absolutely. Here's what's happening, though, and if you want the AutoShip, in fact, anytime, you've heard me say this before, but anytime you see something on AutoShip, if you can, you should do it. And I'm just speaking from experience because I know for a fact, especially when we talk about the trio, they are not always here. So the onus really becomes on Brent and Josh to make sure that, they can fulfill those. What I also do, and the guys know this is my little cheat, I go on several different fragrances. If you're kind of torn, I'm like, I want sweetgrass, but then some days I might feel like, Arcadia. I mean, you can choose, but what I do is I vary the rotation on that AutoShip. So then you're never just kind of really overwhelmed with one. It's a lot of fun. And then I always have something to pay it forward to. I always, hey, come to my house. I don't care if you're working on the air conditioner or, helping me with my tires. Everybody gets like a little goodie bag before they leave. And as Josh was saying, it's